What if I told you that one of the biggest reasons dogs slow down, develop painful arthritis, struggle with kidney disease, and even lose years off their lives has nothing to do with their breed or genetics? What if the real problem is sitting in their bowl right now? Walk into any pet store, and you'll see endless shelves packed with colorful bags claiming to be premium, holistic, or vet-approved. Every brand promises healthier joints, a shinier coat, and a longer life. But here is the uncomfortable truth that most dog owners never hear. Even the most expensive dry dog foods in the world have one major weakness. They are manufactured to survive months on a shelf. To do that, they must be cooked at extremely high temperatures. During that process, many of the living nutrients that help protect your dog's brain, kidneys, immune system, and heart simply disappear. Now, before anyone panics, let me be clear. Dry kibble is not bad. In fact, for millions of families, it is the most affordable and practical way to feed their dogs. You should never feel guilty for feeding kibble. The goal isn't to throw it away. The goal is to upgrade it. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Michael Carter, veterinarian and lifelong dog lover. Every week, owners walk into my clinic asking exactly the same question. Dr. Carter, what can I add to my dog's food to help them live longer? And today, I'm going to answer that question. In this masterclass, I'm going to reveal my top 5 veterinary nutrition secrets, the exact ingredients I recommend adding to an ordinary bowl of kibble to support healthy aging, protect vital organs, and help your dog stay energetic for years to come. The best part? Most of these ingredients cost just a few dollars and are probably already in your kitchen. Stay with me until the end, because secret number 5 may be the most important thing you ever learn about your dog's health. Let's start with the one thing almost every dog is missing. Secret number 1, the forgotten ingredient that your dog's kidneys desperately need. I'm talking about moisture. Most people never think about moisture because they assume that as long as their dog has a water bowl nearby, everything is fine. But your dog's body tells a very different story. Thousands of years ago, dogs evolved eating prey animals that contained roughly 70% water. Their kidneys, bladder, and digestive systems developed around meals that were naturally rich in moisture. Now compare that to modern kibble. Most dry foods contain only 10% moisture. That means your dog is eating something far drier than nature ever intended. And here's where it becomes dangerous. Year after year, meal after meal, your dog's body has to work overtime to compensate. The kidneys constantly filter toxins while trying to maintain hydration levels. Veterinarians see the consequences every single day. Kidney disease is one of the leading health problems in older dogs. Let me give you an example. A few months ago, an owner brought in her 11-year-old Labrador, Daisy. Daisy had become sluggish. She was drinking more water than usual and waking her family in the middle of the night to go outside. Blood work revealed early kidney disease. The owner was devastated. "But she drinks water all day long," she told me, and she was right. The problem wasn't that Daisy lacked water. The problem was that every meal she ate was extremely dry. Think about what happens after your dog finishes dinner. Have you ever noticed them sprinting straight to the water bowl and gulping down huge amounts of water? That isn't random behavior. Their body is trying to replace the moisture that was missing from the food they just ate. The solution is incredibly simple. Stop feeding completely dry kibble. The easiest upgrade is adding warm water or dog-safe bone broth. Pour about a quarter cup over your dog's food and allow it to soak for 5 minutes before serving. The kibble softens, absorbs moisture, and becomes much easier to digest. And if you choose bone broth, be careful. Many store-bought broths contain onions, garlic, or large amounts of salt, all of which can be harmful to dogs. Read every label. Don't have bone broth? Warm water works beautifully. In fact, many picky eaters suddenly become excited about mealtime because warm water releases the aroma trapped inside the kibble. It costs almost nothing, takes less than 5 minutes, and may help protect your dog's kidneys for years to come. But hydration is only the beginning, because there is another invisible threat quietly damaging millions of dogs every single day. Secret number 2. The golden oil that fights inflammation. Let me ask you something. Has your dog stopped jumping onto the couch? Do they hesitate before climbing stairs? Do they seem slower on walks than they did just a year ago? Most owners assume one thing: my dog is just getting old. But many times, aging isn't the real problem, inflammation is. Chronic inflammation plays a role in arthritis, heart disease, skin problems, cognitive decline, and many other age-related conditions. And unfortunately, many commercial dog foods contain far more omega-6 fats than omega-3 fats. Omega-6 fats aren't evil. Dogs need them. The problem occurs when there is no balance. That's where omega-3s come in. Omega-3 fatty acids act like nature's firefighters, helping calm inflammation throughout the body. They support healthy joints, nourish the brain, improve the skin, and even benefit the heart. The problem? Omega-3 oils are fragile. Heat, oxygen, and time destroy them. That means the omega-3 listed on the front of your dog's food bag may no longer be doing very much by the time the bag has been open for a few weeks. One of my patients, Max, taught his family this lesson. Max was an 8-year-old golden retriever who had stopped chasing tennis balls. His owners assumed his playful days were over. But after adding high-quality salmon oil to his meals, something incredible happened. A month later, Max was running around the yard again. He wasn't young again, but he felt better. The easiest way to add omega-3 is with pure salmon oil stored in the refrigerator. A small amount mixed into dinner each day can make a huge difference. Prefer whole foods? Buy canned sardines packed in water with no added salt. One sardine once or twice a week provides healthy fats, protein, and nutrients. But listen carefully. Too much fat too quickly can upset your dog's stomach. Start small. Half a sardine, one tiny pump of oil. Slow and steady always wins. Now, before we move on, I want you to think about your dog's future. Because secret number 3 protects something every owner fears losing: their memory. Secret number 3, the tiny fruit that helps defend your dog's brain. As dogs age, millions of tiny chemical reactions occur inside their bodies every second. These reactions produce unstable molecules called free radicals. Over time, free radicals damage healthy cells, stress the immune system, and contribute to cognitive decline. You've probably seen it happen. An older dog begins pacing at night. They stare at walls. They forget routines they've known for years. Sometimes they get stuck behind furniture or seem confused in familiar places. This condition, known as canine cognitive dysfunction, affects countless senior dogs. And once severe damage develops, there is very little we can do to reverse it. That is why prevention matters. One of the most powerful natural defenses comes from antioxidants. And one of the richest sources of antioxidants on Earth is something surprisingly simple: blueberries. Blueberries contain compounds that help neutralize free radicals before they can cause damage. But most owners make one mistake. They toss whole blueberries into the bowl. Dogs often swallow them whole, meaning many of those nutrients pass straight through the digestive tract. Instead, grab 5 or 6 blueberries and mash them with a fork. Break the skin. Release the juice. Mix that antioxidant-rich puree into the food. Frozen blueberries work perfectly too. Warm them for a few seconds, mash them up, and create a delicious topping your dog will love. Simple, affordable, powerful, and we're only halfway through. Because secret number 4 may explain why so many dogs suffer from chronic itching, digestive problems, and recurring infections. Look at your dog for a moment. Did you know that nearly 80% of their immune system is connected to their gut? Inside your dog's digestive tract lives an entire universe of bacteria called the microbiome. These microorganisms help digest food, regulate immunity, and even communicate with the brain. The healthier the microbiome, the stronger the immune system. The challenge is that kibble contains very little living bacteria. Over time, the microbiome may lose diversity. When that happens, problems begin. Maybe your dog constantly licks their paws. Maybe they struggle with digestive issues. Maybe they suffer from recurring ear infections. While allergies certainly exist, gut health often plays a bigger role than people realize. The good news? Supporting the microbiome doesn't require expensive supplements. Plain kefir and unsweetened yogurt are packed with probiotics. Adding a spoonful to dinner can help restore beneficial bacteria. But you must buy the right kind. No sugar, No fruit flavors, no vanilla, and absolutely no xylitol. Xylitol is extremely dangerous for dogs. Always check the label. If dairy doesn't agree with your pet, ask your veterinarian about canine probiotic powders instead. Healthy digestion doesn't just mean fewer stomach problems, it means stronger immunity from the inside out. And now we've arrived at the final secret. This one surprises owners more than any other because it has almost nothing to do with food. Yet it may be the biggest predictor of how long your dog lives. Secret number 5. The silent disease hiding inside your dog's mouth. Many people think bad breath is normal. It's not. That smell isn't dog breath. It's bacteria. And over time, that bacteria becomes dangerous. Plaque hardens into tartar. The gums become inflamed. Tiny blood vessels inside the mouth allow bacteria to enter the bloodstream. And where does that bacteria go? Straight to the heart, straight to the kidneys, straight to the organs, keeping your dog alive. I've seen heartbreaking cases. Owners bring in a 10-year-old dog for a routine exam. They mention a slight cough or reduced energy. Then I examine the mouth and find severe dental disease. The connection becomes clear. Years of neglected dental health have quietly damaged the body. Fortunately, there are ways to fight back. Brushing remains the gold standard. Even brushing your dog's teeth just 3 times a week can dramatically improve their health. Use pet-safe toothpaste only. Never use toothpaste designed for humans. If brushing feels impossible, there are alternatives. Specialized dental powders made from seaweed and kelp can help reduce plaque buildup. Look for products carrying veterinary approval. One trusted seal to watch for is the Veterinary Oral Health Council certification. That seal means scientists have tested the product and confirmed that it works. Without that evidence, you're simply buying marketing. Now take a moment and look at everything we've built together. We started with an ordinary bowl of kibble. Then we added moisture to support the kidneys. We added omega-3s to fight inflammation. We added blueberries to protect the brain. We strengthened the gut with probiotics. And we defended the heart through better dental care. You didn't need expensive gourmet meals. You didn't need a freezer full of raw food. You simply learned how to transform a basic bowl into something extraordinary. Here's my challenge for you. Don't try all 5 at once. Pick one. Just one. Add warm water tonight. Buy sardines this weekend. Mash some blueberries tomorrow morning. Small changes become lifelong habits. And lifelong habits are what create healthier, happier years together. Tell me in the comments, which one of these 5 upgrades are you going to try first, and how old is your dog right now? I'm Dr. Michael Carter. Thank you for watching. Thank you for loving your pets, and I'll see you in the next video.